Welcome to Musikpalast. Today we will start a new series of videos where we will take a look at different music genres which are less represented in video game music. To start this series, I thought going to my own roots was the best option, and since I come from Argentina, tango was a natural fit. Tango is a musical genre that originated in the 1880s in Argentina and Uruguay. At that time, Argentina was a huge destination for Spanish and Italian people emigrating from Europe. This brought a combination of different genres such as the habanera, African candombe, and the already established Argentinian milonga to mesh together and form tango. Now let's talk about the typical tango traits. First, let's talk about the bandonion. This instrument is one of the main characteristics of tango music. But funnily enough, it's an instrument created in Germany. It was mainly used as a portable replacement of the piano in religious music until it was brought by Italian and Spanish immigrants to Argentina. Other characteristics of this genre are the use of syncopation in the melody as well as the rhythm section, the constant use of the staccato figure, chromatism, and the 2x4 or 4x4 time signature. Moving on, most of the topics of tango lyrics are love, sorrow, and the life in the metropolitan city. Harmonically, it is very common to find that tangos are made of two main sections, and usually the second section is in the relative minor or dominant key of the original key. First, let's take a look at a classic tango and listen to all the characteristics mentioned. Now the fun part. Let's listen to some examples of tangos in video games. First, we have Tango of Tears from Final Fantasy VII. This song is a modified version of the typical fanfare. Next we have Moonlight Tango from Dark Cloud 2. Not much to say here, typical Bandonion melodies, but take a listen at the chromatic passages on the piano. Another one is KK Tango from the Animal Crossing franchise. We have a march-like guitar on the background, him singing a typical tango melody, and the 5/1 cadence as an ending. Last but not least, I wanted to add a tango that was a little bit different than the last ones. Before we dive into it, we have to know that as tango developed in Argentina during the early 1900s, the Argentinian composers looked for validation in Europe. As this happened, tango also got big there, and we ended up having different forms of tango. One in particular is Finnish Tango. Finnish Tango is a variation of the original Argentinian tango, but has its own traits too. One of them is that it is mostly played in minor keys. Another one is that the bandonion was replaced by the accordion, and a lot of their songs include drums too. Another subtle difference is in the lyricism. Instead of singing about city life like we're used to in the Argentinian tango, nature and the countryside is their theme. Now, let's listen to Sankarin Tango from Control.
merta kerran runon lausui hän.
That is all for today. If you enjoyed this series and you have some ideas of another genre to work with, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.